I gotta do it, guys. We're starting today the Marineford Arc of One Piece. I'm pretty sure this is the official start of the Marineford Arc. I mean, they're at Marineford. If this wasn't the start of it, it would be crazy. I'm so excited for this. If you don't know, in the time between last episode and this episode, there were 2 filler episodes that I didn't watch. I think they were just recap episodes. I didn't watch them. So we skipped past those. And in this time, I watched, reacted to, edited, and uploaded the One Piece Strong World movie and Strong World Episode 0. And they are already up on my channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, it would be weeks ago now that I posted it on YouTube. But if you're watching this on Patreon, it was literally 2 days ago. So it was very recent. It's fresh in my mind. I watched it. I really liked it. That was a good movie. It was fun. It was interesting. And then episode 0, Strong World Episode 0 was a cool little extra episode as well. I made, 1 or 2 mistakes while watching the episodes. Like, for example, I thought at one point that one of the blue-haired women we saw was Vivi, but she wasn't born yet, or if she was very young, so it was Vivi's mother. And so, thank you for the corrections, both on Patreon and on YouTube. I got corrections about that. But also, it was a fun episode. It was good. It is technically, as I think all of the One Piece movies, non-canon, even though it was written by Oda, so it fits in, it's more in line with something that could happen in One Piece, but I think it didn't. So I'm always sad about that. I mean, it's cool. I still, I'd prefer the movie to exist and be non-canon than not to exist, but it is always kind of sad to me because, when I watch a whole movie of cool stuff that had happened, it's sad to go, but that was just a what-if story, because I don't know. I know it makes it no less legitimate because all of this is fiction, and it's weird to fixate on some bits that are fiction and that, that are part of the story, and things that are fiction and not part of the story. I don't know why I feel this way, but it's always sad to me when something is non-canon. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I enjoyed the film, and I really did enjoy it. I thought it was great. It's just sometimes nice to also continue to watch these characters and have that in my head as something that had happened to them, like the My Hero Academia movies, I'm pretty sure are semi-canon, right? In that they did actually technically happen, but they're a bit hand wavy about it for the most part, and they're just yeah, it happened, but we're never going to mention it. Even though there were massively important things that happened, we're not going to talk about it, it happened and whatever. But, as I've seen in, recent episodes of MHA, they referred back to one of the movies and stuff in a recent episode. So at least I know that those things happened to these characters, and I think that's very cool. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not talking about MHA, where you can go to my main channel to watch me talk about that, and I will talk about it at length over there. But we're doing One Piece. We're starting Marineford, and also we are retiring Jungle P. We've had, I don't know, 100, 200, I don't know how many episodes we've had Jungle P for, but we've had it for a long fucking time. That, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the opening of the show. Because of the way that Crunchyroll works, they didn't get the license to a bunch of opening songs, so because of that, we just had Jungle P over and over and over. But this episode, they change it, and it's on Crunchyroll, so finally, we're gonna be getting a new opening every episode for a while, Oh, that's not a new opening every episode, but a new opening from this episode forward. Thank goodness. But I mean, if it was gonna happen to any song, Jungle P is one of the better songs for it to happen to. That was a really good song. And obviously you guys got my rap over and over again as well, but no more of that rap. We're done. Finish the rap. So yeah, I'm excited to jump into this. I'm excited to start in Marineford. I'm excited to see what the heck is gonna happen in this arc. I'm excited to see the new opening. I'm just excited for a lot. So I know this is a bit of a longer intro than I normally do, but this feels appropriate. It feels like the start of an era, even though it's not a new saga, but it feels like this is the climax of this saga, and this has been a crazy saga so far. So Let's see what it's like. Make sure to support this channel if you can. I'm a small channel. If you're new, if you're just jumping in for the start of the Marineford arc, welcome. And please make sure to go check out some of my other videos after you're done here. If you liked my vibe, if you liked my reaction, if anything about it appealed to you, go check out some other videos as soon as you can. It apparently helps if you watch, you know, a bunch of videos in one session. So go check all that stuff out. And if you want the full-length reaction and early access, you can get the next at least 16 episodes or so on my Patreon account right now. So we will be deep in the arc at that point. And also you can join my YouTube memberships where we have, and I just want to add one more name to the list. Okay, I had to double check because someone had literally just joined, but my YouTube memberships are available as well if you want to get 2 videos early in edited form on this YouTube channel and also get access to our emojis and all other stuff. You can join that down below. And thank you to Sundor, Doki Doki, Nithil KS, Franco L, Marave BM, Jose Cantoriano, Paul Clark, and FCC View for all of your support and for joining me on that. I will get faster and faster at reading those names if you guys stick around, I promise. So, yeah, anyway, let's jump into One Piece. This is episode 459, One Piece. Woo! New opening. This feels very, early 2000s. Okay. Oh, it's got Ace there. Oh, I like the burn-in of the logo. Oh. This feels so old school anime for some reason. Man, this is all based around getting Ace back in this OP. Ah! Ooh, Sanji, that fit. Robin in glasses! Oh. Oh my god, I'm not gonna look too much at the visuals here because this looks like there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's upcoming. So I'm only looking in the corner of my eye. But I did see Buggy there. Oh, there's the supernovas. Aww. Oh. Oh, this is cute. This is cool. This is just still the warlord, so I'm okay seeing this. Oh my god. Damn, they are going... They're like focusing on this arc. I love it. Why do you have to end it with the shitty logo? Wow. This is, I'm doing the recap Rubik's now. If you're new to this channel, hi, welcome. This is a Rubik's Cube that I do whilst the recap is going on. And my goal is to beat the recap. I think there's no more recap. It feels, yeah, there isn't. I mean, I got pretty far considering there was no recap, but... I'm so excited. I'm so very excited. Yep, you get your own shoes. How lucky. Man, you have long feet if that's like supposed to line up with your actual feet. Oh man. Oh man. I like the silence of this moment. That's a long fucking staircase. Really? Couldn't install an elevator? Is this a Jesus analogy? Like Jesus carrying the cross up the mountain, he has a cross on his back and he's walking up the mountain before his death. Oda, are you religioning me? South Blue? Why are we seeing the South Blue right now? He doesn't... Whitebeard's always looked... Not always, but he's looked lately like he's not great. Health-wise. Are we just in the South Blue just to see that people around the world are talking about this? East Blue. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's showing that the whole world is talking about this event. Uh-huh. This is really perfect to watch after having watched Strong World. North Blue. I feel like we've heard nothing about the North Blue. West Blue. Is this like the Wild West? Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Wait! Is the West Blue cowboy country? This is cool, seeing around the world. I like it. Damn. The fucking giant snail. Yeah, Whitebeard's gonna show up. Oh my god. Garp. Is it now fully hitting him like Ace is gonna be executed? That. What are they talking about? Man, we haven't seen Garp be this like emotional before. Well, I see that says Marineford, but there was no subtitle for it. Luckily, I can read a tiny bit of Japanese. I mean, I know it's Marineford, so it doesn't matter. Jesus, it's like fucking seagulls. There's billions of them. Oh, damn. Look at that guy. If you're a giant, do you just get to be like in charge of a lot of people? Oh my god. The warlords! I like how it showed all their special things. The Bible, the earring. Mori's outfit's strange. I hope we see more of Doflamingo this arc. I like him. Hey, baby. This is so hype. Just so many of the most important characters in the One Piece world so far. Oh my god. Akainu. I think Akainu is the one we know the least about. This is insane. What an insane episode. It's all set up, but it's all so juicy. Freer than anyone else, and you're in chains. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is this halfway? Aren't we towards the end of the episode? No, we're not. Oh, I had an extra long intro this video, so my sense of time is off. And there wasn't much recap this episode either. Shit. Did we have a plan for getting into the Gates of Justice? Yeah. Did they think of anything? Do you have a plan, or are you just killing time? Luffy's gonna break down the gate with fourth gear. Something we haven't seen yet. Oh my gosh. He's already on the platform. Is it still in less than 3? Like, is it still in like 3 hours, 2 hours? Cause they're already at the bit where the swords are in front of him. Why not do it now? He's gonna make some sort of announcement. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is to show like how important a figure Ace is. That's not what he means. Oh! Kobe and Helmeppo are here. Battleria. Portgas de Rouge, okay. What? 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 What the fuck? Oh. 20 months. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's crazy. So, oh my god, that makes this even more important of an execution. Oh, well, don't leave yet, because you have to report on the fact that he's gonna die. Like when he dies, if. Yep. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, that was a crazy episode. I mean, that was really cool. I love the way they did that episode because everything, the whole episode was like tension and building and setup, and like it was just, they created a perfect vibe for the episode, and it really set up the arc perfectly. I mean, this was a crazy episode and a wild start to this arc. Yeah, I mean, so I guess we have to talk about that reveal at the end. So Ace is Gold Roger's son. Because, like, I've seen people theorize, like, early in One Piece. Like, obviously I don't read theories from people who are watching One Piece now, who've seen One Piece. But I've seen theories of people who, like, maybe watched the live action show or, like, watched the start of the anime or whatever, and their theories back then. And I've seen a lot of people who are like, oh, well, Luffy's dad has got to be Gold Roger, right? And that's, like, a very common theory. And I always thought, like, no, well, I don't think so. I don't think Luffy's dad is Gold Roger. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think the timelines line up. Like, it is, like, it's just, like, I don't think that's the, that's the right answer. But I don't know if I ever considered the idea that Ace's father could be Gold Roger. But okay. So hang on. I always thought, and I think I was supposed to think this, that Luffy and Ace would have had the same father but different mothers. I think they very purposefully had Ace constantly say, like, I never knew my father. I never knew that man. That man never raised me or whatever, but never actually mentioned him because they were wanting us to think that it was Dragon. Because that's what it was in my mind, I think. I think I assumed that they were different mothers but the same father, and that's how they were brothers. But it sounds like they definitely had different fathers. Did they have different mothers? Are they not actually brothers? Are they brothers in a we grew up together kind of sense, you know? Maybe, you know, they're brothers in just this guy, I lived with this guy for my entire life. He helped raise me, like, he's my brother. But I mean, that's insane. Like, I don't know. I mean, this is just a fucking crazy thing to say. Having them say, like, that Rouge, Portgas de Rouge had the baby, right? But if I'm understanding this correctly, she wanted to disguise the fact that it was Gold Roger's kid. So to fuck with the timeline and to fuck with the location and whatever, she held the baby in like you were holding in a piss on a road trip. She held the baby in for 20 months. So an extra, what is that, 11 months? Like, not just double the time, it's more than double the time that a baby is supposed to be in you. She just held it until she was like in South Blue and maybe had been in South Blue for a while, so that people would be like, well, okay, the father has to be someone who was living in South Blue this time. And yet Gold Roger was in the East Blue and couldn't have and whatever. Like, just to hide the fact that it's Gold Roger's child. That is fucking insane. What a crazy plan that is. And then Gold Roger told Garp, like, take care of my son. So, oh god, that's really, really crazy. Jeez, I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna be insane. The build up here, and like now, you know, Whitebeard, if Whitebeard shows up and Luffy shows up and there's fights going on, like what's gonna happen? I can't imagine how this is gonna go. Are we gonna split off into fights? Are we gonna be seeing fights of like Whitebeard versus, you know, let's say like Whitebeard versus Kizaru or something, and like Luffy and Jinbei and Crocodile are gonna have to face against like I don't know, Sengoku? I don't know, Garp. But it's crazy to think what could be being set up here. By the way, I like that we saw the North, East, South, and West Blue in this episode, and it seems like they're based on what we think of when we hear like the East, the North, the South. So like, you know, so like when we saw the North, it was like cold, you know, freezing part of the world, which is what I think of when I think North. And then when it cut to West, I saw West Blue and I kind of saw like a little bit of the vibe, and I immediately went, oh my god, it's gonna be like a Wild West. And then it just cut out, and like they were in like a saloon. We didn't see much else. We didn't see enough of it for me to confirm that the West Blue is like largely Wild West. But that's really funny and cool if it is. And it actually makes me want to see them go to the West Blue, but I don't want them to stop doing Grand Line stuff. That's why I need One Piece to have 2,000 episodes at least, you know? Like, yeah, we do all the Grand Line stuff. Now let's do something else for another 1,000 episodes where we have to go to all of the different seas or whatever. But like, I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be that interesting for a long time. Maybe just an extra 200 episodes. Like once you're done the show, once you're finished, just do another 200 episodes with a really cool like epilogue arc that will have them going to all the different seas, and we get to see a lot about them. I don't know. But anyway, let's just jump into this next episode. I cannot wait. This is going to be episode 460 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. I feel like there is going to be recap in this episode. They're going to recap pretty heavily that reveal at the end. That's what I guess. 公開処刑まで3時間全戦力が白ひげ海賊イエス俺の子たちは白ひげだ父親の死から1年と3ヶ月を経てせか子供お前だ And there it is. Recap Rubik's complete. I feel like one of those giant marine guards was a woman. Show me her. Okay, don't look. This could be a major spoiler. Back in the archipelago. The arch villain. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is the archipelago. It's so close to the, you know, Marie-Joie. Oh man. Look at that shot. That was crazy. Ooh, that was cool. I like seeing the seagull across Tashiki's glasses. That's my question. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that out loud, just so that I know that I'm not crazy. God damn, everyone connected to Roger was supposed to be executed. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad these characters are saying this. It makes me satisfied that I understood the show as Oda wanted me to. Oh my gosh. It's crazy he told Garp. He trusts you. Oh, that's interesting. You're an enemy of mine. We're so close that I trust you. You're a good man, Garp. Man, Rouge was a fucking badass. I mean, she would have done all of that just to make sure that Ace survived. That's really fucked up. Like this is extraordinarily fucked. Oh, this guy was a criminal, so literally any baby that might have his genes. That's... what the fuck? Wow, she's pretty. Kill all mothers... kill all, like, women that are suspicious is insane. Oh my gosh. So was this unbelievably painful to hold in a baby? and it wasn't just like 11 months, you know, to be safe. It was 20. This is fucking... the Marines suck, dude. Rouge, you're a fucking badass. Oh my god. If they hired this voice actress just to say Mada, she's nailing it. I think he has not child. I don't think that made sense. Is this Garp? Do you just come and say, hey, hold it for another 10 months? Oh. Goldie Ace. But he only respected his mother. So he went... and also he probably wanted to hide. Hide being Roger's son. So put Goldie Ace. Oh, I forgot she died. I forgot she died because of childbirth. Oh, that's so sad. I got too absorbed. Dadan. Wow, we're getting like full Luffy backstory. Okay, well maybe not full Luffy backstory, I think it's done. Captain the Spade Pirates. Cool. I don't know if we knew that. Like, Ace of Spades. That's cool. That's insane that they think Ace has the potential to be the king of the pirates. Oh man. What? What? How are they doing it? How? Okay, so it wasn't our crew? Is it Whitebeard that did it? I gotta think Whitebeard's crew somehow did it. What? Buggy, what's wrong with you? I don't believe he is. Yeah, okay. I mean, should you send like one admiral to the control room to see what's going on? Whoa. What? Huh? Was that like a Whitebeard pirate? Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at all these animal fronts of the ship. Oars? Magai? The Calvin brothers. I can't write all these down. I imagine a lot of them are, you know, fodder. Oh my god. You really didn't think they'd come? That's a lot of ships. Oh. What was that? What's going on? I'm so excited, but what's happening? Who is it? Is it Whitebeard himself? That makes sense. Oh. So is that what a ship looks like when it's coated? So is that what the Sunny's gonna look like? Or maybe the Sunny does look like it? Moby Dick. Is that actually the name of the ship, or are they making like a joke there? No. Come on. You know what's crazy? That this has been 2 episodes, and these 2 episodes, like in terms of like events that have happened, Ace walked up the stairs, they said Ace's dad is Gold Roger, and then some ships started coming in. And that's all that's happened, right? In 2 episodes, that's how many events have happened there. And I don't feel like I'm not upset about it. There's no issues for me. Like, I mean, I can tell that it's like a little slow with the pacing, but it's so cool. The events are so great and impactful and important that I feel like the slow pacing is actually helping, because I'm able to take in what's going on and like, you know, take a few beats and think about what it means. And also for a reaction video, when there's like moments of like a character does something or a reveal happens and then they have like silence after it, it's actually giving me time to say my thoughts to the camera. So that helps a lot. But wow, this is all really interesting. This is all really cool. I love the idea that Roger trusted Garp because he had fought with Garp so many times, and he was like, I know you. I get you. We've fought so many times back and forth. I trust you as much as I trust my allies. I think that's really cool. Like, they had such an understanding between each other. They both knew that, like, we're playing the game. This is how we do it. You know, this is what the game is. And he knew that Garp was that guy who would know, like, who would want to protect the child, and also probably wouldn't agree with the idea of, like, Marines just going around killing, which, I mean, that's so horrifying. Like, it's bad enough, the idea of investigating to find the mother and stuff. Like, that's bad enough. I don't think you shouldn't be held accountable for this. Like, Gold Roger, it's not like he was like his partner would have necessarily been an accomplice. You shouldn't be like under, not even just under suspicion. You shouldn't be put into jail or executed for sleeping with a guy who was, you know, a horrible guy. it's not a disease. That's not how it works. You know, you can't just catch King of the Pirates. So, like, the fact that they were looking for her in the first place is horrifying. The fact that they also said kill any suspicious women or whatever is extra horrifying. Like, oh yeah, just to be safe, let's just murder some innocent people. And obviously the underlying message here is they're also trying to get the child. And it's an unborn child. Unborn child who hasn't done anything, who hasn't even seen the world yet. Hasn't even taken its first breath, and you want to take away its last. It's really horrifying. And it just goes to show, like, how horrible the government in this show can be. Like, obviously it's not all black and white. Government aren't the bad guys necessarily, just as much as pirates aren't necessarily the good guys. But it's a horrifying darkness within them. There are definitely horrible, horrible people within the Marines, especially making calls like that. Yeah, that's insane. Man, he's Gold D Ace. Gold D Ace. He's Gold Ace. That's so cool. It's just a cool thing to know him as, you know, instead of Portgas D Ace, Gold Ace. Cool. So Dadan, Garp gave him to Dadan to be raised. So do we know anything about Dadan? Who's Dadan? Like, I don't think they showed him in this episode. We saw like the back of his head or something like that. Like, we barely saw anything of him, if we did see anything of him at all. And so, like, why don't we know more about him? I mean, it's not the point of this story right now, but like, when we see him here, we just see like he's just like a stocky short guy by the looks of it, and then it cuts out, and then it's just saying, oh, you're gonna live with them, but we don't actually see. Okay, come on. Yeah, no, we don't actually see anything about him or anything. So maybe that's going to be stuff we learn about in the future. I don't know. Maybe he's going to be a very important character or something. I just thought, you know, if he wasn't important, if he was, I mean, he's obviously important because he helped raise them and stuff. But if he was just like a figure like the mayor of Windmill Village or whatever, or Makino, you know, like these characters that are from their past and like helped raise them, but they're not vital to the story, you know. Like I adore Makino. I just think she's got a cute design, and I like her, but I recognize, like, if she was never shown on screen again, it really wouldn't have that much effect on the show. But the fact that they were specifically hiding Dadan, like they weren't showing him, makes me think maybe he is going to be very important. And it's like, we're not going to show him now because we want to like reveal him later and have him be an actual integral part to the story or whatever. Or we want to have him show up later and no one recognizes him, or like we as viewers don't recognize him, and he does some stuff, and then Luffy sees him and goes, Dadan, it's you. And then we go, oh, this is Dadan. Maybe, I don't know. But what does that say? Oh yeah, Spade Pirates. Now, I may have just forgotten this. Go easy on me. I have watched 460 episodes of One Piece at this point, which I know it's not as much as you guys have, most likely. You guys have probably watched 1,000 episodes at least. But I've watched 400 episodes, which is actually a lot to take in a lot of information. I can't remember if they've mentioned that at some point Ace led something called the Spade Pirates. But that's kind of cool. Like, Ace of Spades makes a lot of sense. It fits his vibe quite a lot. It's kind of like the perfect pirate name for him, you know, or pirate crew name for him. So I like that. But yeah, anyway, let's let's move on to the next episode right away. I can't wait. Let's do it. Episode 461. Here we go. Oh, okay. Time for the recap rubrics. Here we go. Alright, and that's the recap rubrics complete. I did that one pretty quickly. Oh, it does actually look like a whale, Moby Dick, and it actually kind of resembles a big whale, so that's kind of cool. Oh, does the coating just pop? Just still disappears? Ooh. Very cool. Marco. He looks familiar. Have we seen Marco before? My eyes always just lock on to any women I see. That sounds like Whitebeard coming. This is so hype. Release Ace or you all die. Was that his laugh? Oh, I hope nothing happens to Kobe. I gotta listen to that laugh a few more times. It's crazy that the Luffy ship is the least important thing happening right now. You know? Well, actually, you probably don't know about Gold Roger, though. What? You know? You... Wait. You knew that the entire time, Luffy? I thought he just wouldn't have known. He knew he had another father, but it wouldn't have been... Oh, Ace loves Whitebeard so much. Is he... Oh god, is he gonna do something fucking sick? Whoa! Is this his power? Does he break reality? Whoa! What? No wonder he's so fucking powerful. Aww. This was their goodbye. Aww. Spade pirates. Cool. Wait, did they say he refused the offer to join the warlords? This is a cool little meetup. Oh, cool. So Ace didn't even know him at all. Oh, shit. Oh, so you went to challenge Whitebeard? This is an interesting backstory. Okay. Whoa! They fought for 5 days? Oh shit. Just shows up in the fog. Oh my god. Was that his power or was that his haki? That looked to me like haki, but I don't know. Aww. Oh! How did he beat him? How did he beat a Ace, a Logia type fruit like that? His laugh! Right away he wasn't happy about it, but... Thatch. Oh my god. Recruited or? Whoa. He doesn't even react. Well, right back to sleep. Not even the slightest threat. God damn, in the water. You gotta save him. I mean, he takes care of people. Aw, I like that. Oh, what a fun crew. Become his son. Oh. This is a good backstory. Oh, holy shit. Cherry pie. Oh, he confided in him. That's true. His laugh is so great. He was so welcome. Don't eat the bone. Oh. They're doing such a good job with this backstory. Oh. Is this the dark fruit or whatever the hell Blackbeard's fruit is? Shit. Oh god. Wait! Thatch? Is that who he killed? Thatch died? No! They connected us to Thatch! I knew he was gonna kill someone. I didn't think it would be Thatch. Oh man. And this was Ace's downfall. Since Blackbeard's the reason he got caught. What a great backstory. I understand him and Whitebeard and all of them so much more now. Oh. Oh. That was a really good backstory. I was just so drawn in to that episode. They were really efficient with that backstory as well. The pacing was perfect. I feel like you could have spread that out over 3-4 episodes, that backstory. But I really liked the way that it was, because I didn't get bored at any point. It felt like I was constantly like learning new information but also like, you know, every second counted. I got so much out of it. And, you know, in the short time that I knew Thatch, I got attached to him. I saw how attached Ace was to him. And then, I also, like, when I saw Blackbeard, I was like, okay, so Blackbeard kills someone. I wonder who he's gonna kill or whatever. But for some reason, it didn't even occur to me that it would be one of the characters. You know what? Why it was? I saw Marco in the modern day, right? And so I knew Marco didn't die. And I think I gaslit myself into thinking I saw Thatch in the modern day as well. But I didn't. He was... he wasn't there because he's dead. So, like, that's really well done, the way... I mean, I know... I don't imagine Oda intended for me to gaslight myself into thinking he was there, but I do like how they attached me to Thatch and then killed him. But we had all the information beforehand that he had killed someone on the crew, so we knew that it was coming. I think that was really cool. It makes me like Ace a lot more. I love how efficient it was. Like, I learned, okay, Ace wants to be strong. He set out, he wanted to be the strongest. So his goal was to beat the strongest in the world. So he hunted down Whitebeard. And then he fought Whitebeard, and Whitebeard was strong, but took him on the crew regardless, you know. And then he kept trying to kill Whitebeard, and it wasn't working. And it was like, it was just moving forward the entire time. But like now I know what Ace's motivations were. I can see exactly why he got endeared to the Whitebeard's crew over time and to Whitebeard. That was just so satisfying. It was such a satisfying episode. I really liked it. And Luffy knew that Gold Roger is Ace's dad and has never mentioned it. I mean, obviously, like that's actually good. Like it's not a flaw of Luffy that he didn't mention it. It's like it's not like, oh, forgetful Luffy or whatever. He said in this episode like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. He was clearly keeping it a secret because like it's not his brother shouldn't be known for being the son of the like, you know, most important criminal to ever live. So it's actually good that Luffy kept it, but it's just shocking to me because I thought that Luffy would have either thought that Ace also had the same father, or that thought that Ace had another father but just didn't know who he was. Like he was just some mysterious guy, you know? But no, in this episode he was like, oh yeah, his dad's Gold Roger. That's just crazy. That's so cool. But yeah. Wow, okay, well let's move on to the next episode. And the last episode we're doing in this video, that's episode 462. Here we go. You know what? This time, I'm gonna take in the song. Nice. That is a good song. I'm glad that I did that, because it helps me take in what the song sounds like. I've been too focused on the vibe, the overall vibe. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that is the cube complete. Oh, whoa, okay, that's the end of the episode. I thought there was gonna be more. Thought they were gonna recap a tiny bit more than that. But nope, just the important bit. He's trying to take the blame for it. Oh my god, Moria. How are you so excited, Moria? You just got owned by the Straw Hats. Oh. Yeah, I'm very curious about Hawkeye's, how he's gonna deal with this. Aww. The water's receding because the gates were open? Is that why? Whoa. The huge face in the door. Okay. I'm curious about that too. This is such a waste of time. I want to know more of Jinbei's thoughts right now. Okay, it's dragging you back in. Just a shake of the head. Why does Buggy get the awesome shot? They put so much into that shot. What is that? Is it a tidal wave or what? Oh, we're just about to get answers. Oh my god, a line from Django? Oh shit. The sequence that he set up. Okay, it is a tsunami. Tremor-tremor quirk. What? Tremor-tremor fruit. Okay, that's honestly a good attitude to have. To know that you could potentially be outmatched. Like, don't have false confidence. Sengoku's a smart man. No wonder he's in charge. Oh yeah, for sure. One of these waves gonna have us in it. We're just gonna wash onto Marineford. Wow. Halfway point? Yeah. His laugh is all time. His laugh is all time One Piece laughs. It's so strange. But it also kind of sounds like a real person could laugh like that. Whoa! Of course! Of course! That makes a lot of sense. It's begun, baby. I mean, Aokiji froze a huge portion of the sea. He could handle some tsunamis. Oh, it's begun! They're firing shots! Oh my god. You're just freezing all the water? Just make it a battlefield instead of an ocean? Honestly, if I was to place my bets, I think I'd place it on the Navy. But only just. Like, the three admirals seem incredibly dangerous. And there's three of them. Oh. Oh, Tashigi! Holy shit, the war has begun, baby! Oh. Flower Sword Vista. Nice. Oh yeah. The Vice Admirals, right? It's crazy how they have very similar body types to each other. Is Zoro a Vice Admiral as well? Why are they being misogynistic to her? I mean, she's also very old. If she is Vice Admiral, she's got to be able to do something crazy, right? I did write a note about Zoro before and I forgot to talk about her. Is that just Sengoku and Whitebeard staring each other down? Hawkeye, are you doing something? Are you making the first warlord move? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For him to take initiative? The true distance? Are you thinking about if you can slash him from here? This is so interesting. Oh, the sound of Yoru gives me shivers. Yep. So cool. Is he slashing right for Whitebeard right now? Where's he slashing? Oh my god. He's going right for Whitebeard. Oh my god. No! Man, what a start to the war. That was 4 episodes I just watched? Jeez. I've been recording for 2 hours. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I have. Like, I'm feeling, you know, I'm quite tired because I had quite a long day of doing a lot of stuff, and I also have had less caffeine today than I normally do, and it's really late at night. It's 3 a.m. So I'm feeling quite tired right now, right? But the episode has, like, these episodes have still, even regardless of feeling tired, flown by, which is a huge compliment to these episodes. Wow, I can't believe Hawkeye is the one who, like, the first warlord to make a move. I thought, you know, for sure it would be either like Moria or Flamingo, you know, or if Blackbeard was here, it would have been him, but he's not here. It's crazy, you know. I mean, I don't think Mihawk is gonna kill Whitebeard here and now, like right away, but I'm curious to see what happens there. I mean, is it just going to be a classic anime, like smoke comes up and then when it clears, Whitebeard is standing there? Or is he going to do something crazy? Is he going to make a tremor that stops it somehow? So he's got the tremor-tremor fruit. So, like, I thought it would be, honestly, something even wilder than that, because when he hit the side, like, he hit the air. And it looks like he was, like, cracking reality. So I thought he was going to have, like, one of the most insane out there devil's fruits in the world. But it seems like it, like, from the looks of that, it seems like a pretty simple fruit that he's just made very, very powerful. Because, I mean, they said he has, like, he potentially could destroy the world. Because, I mean, yeah, earthquakes are no laughing matter. Of course, if he can do that and he can do it in the air and he can create a sea quake and create tsunamis and stuff, of course he's incredibly powerful. I just thought, like, I thought it would be more complicated than that, but it seems like it's a very simple fruit, but it's just a very strong one. But yeah, so he has the tremor-tremor fruit. It's good to know that what the heck his power is. I like that, you know, there was a big tsunami and then Aokiji immediately, like, jumps in and that's the kickoff. It's really cool because we know Aokiji's strength. We know how strong he is. We've seen it firsthand. We've fought him. And we've also seen him freeze a sea. So there is also precedent set for him freezing a tsunami. So it's not like it came out of nowhere. We actually could have predicted how they would get out of this. If I, like, paused the episode as the tsunami was coming and I tried to guess it, like, I could have. I had all the information to be able to guess it. But, I mean, now the war has legitimately started. I mean, there's people fighting. The big players are still, you know, slowly gearing up and they're going to get into it slowly. But I mean, Smoker and Tashigi are in the fight, you know? It's funny, like, I consider Smoker to be a big player, even though I think in the grand scheme of things, he's actually quite a small player. He's a very small player. Like, I don't think he compares to most of the characters that we see here that are getting any sort of screen time. But we feel a personal connection to him, so he's a big player in terms of, you know, how we feel about him. It's great because I was driving my friend home today, after, like, you know, I do little TTRPGs with my friends. Today we did a TTRPG called Hunt of the Reckoning, and then I often drive one or two of my friends home after it, right? And I was driving my friend home, and we always talk in the car about anime and stuff like that, because he likes anime and manga and stuff as well. And I was talking to him about One Piece because he asked some question about One Piece, and he hasn't seen it. And I was driving him home, and I was talking about, well, tonight I'm going to be starting an arc that I think is going to be really, really good. And they've set it up. And what I said was, basically, they spent 450 episodes building up all these characters, and this arc is saying, hey, what if they were all in the same place at once? What if all the important, crazy, insane, powerful characters, whether they be good guys or bad, were all just in one big place, like in one clusterfuck at once. This is obviously not including the Straw Hats. And that's honestly something that's wild, is the idea that Oda, when coming up with this, was like, how about we get, like, have one of the most important crazy arc sagas in history, and we're not gonna have like 95% of the main characters involved, like the main squad, the protagonists, you know, it's just gonna be Luffy. That's insane and ballsy, but I think it works so well for the saga, because there's already so much shit going on to also be like splitting time between doing, you know, the Straw Hat stuff and gags and, like, you know, character development for all of them and finding battles that they can all partake in. Genuinely, it is a really good idea to have them not be in this arc, but it's also sad, obviously, because this is such an important moment and they're not here. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I am unable to say anything great and of value, because I think the arc is speaking for itself right now. And I feel like I can't really dive deep into character moments or anything, which is like if I was to have a specialty, it's like deep character moments. That's what I can talk about at length. But this is just hype and setup, and it's really cool. It's really cool. And I feel like I can't do it justice with my discussions, but hey, I just have to give you what I can give you, and that's what I can give you. So thank you for joining me for these videos. Please make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reactions and early access. You can get the next 16 or so episodes on my Patreon account right now. If that doesn't make you scream and go over there and pay me money, I don't know what will, because I want to watch the next 16 episodes now, and I have to wait, but you don't. So you go check that out. And I have a YouTube membership, which you can join if you want to just get 2 videos ahead. It's much cheaper. Well, it's cheaper. And you don't get the full-length versions, but you do get 2 edited videos ahead on the YouTube channel. And that is also, I just want to thank Sundor, Doki Doki, Nithel KS, Franco L, Marev BN, Jose Cantoriano, Paul Clark, and FCC View. Thank you all for being a part of my pirate crew. I really appreciate your support on this channel. But thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Goodbye.